cities in Europe are typically bottom on the list of warm winter travel options. Actually, a trip to the tropics makes more sense if you're looking for warmth. There are various benefits to visiting these places in the winter, including lower travel costs, fewer visitors, and a break from the oppressively hot summer months without having to freeze to death. If you want a more laid-back vacation, any of the cities on our list are great to visit in the winter. I choose 10 of Europe's most warm winter vacation spots to ensure you have the warmest holidays possible. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to Tripstagram and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona's winter season lasts from December to March. Winter here is mild compared to other European cities. It rarely goes below 5 degrees Celsius at night and averages degrees Celsius during the day. Wintertime brings largely sunny days and fewer people out and about. This does not, however, preclude one from enjoying oneself massively at any of the city's numerous attractions. Barcelona is one of the most well-known tourist and parties destinations in Europe. And there is no secret. However, the city is far less congested in January. Winter swimming is not advised, but there are plenty of other activities you can do outside in the bright sunshine. This is where renowned architect Gaudi produced one-of-a-kind examples of modern architecture, the majority of which is dispersed throughout Barcelona. Aside Barcelona La Sagrada Familia and Parc Güell, two other noteworthy structures to visit are Casa Batlló and Casa Mila. Throughout January, there are a number of annual celebrations in the city. For instance, the famous Cavalcata dels Reis, which features acrobats, elves, and clowns, takes place on the 5th. Number 9. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul's winter season runs from mid-December to mid-March, with temperatures that hardly ever get beyond 10 degrees Celsius. You won't be bothered by snow or ice, even though it isn't particularly hot. Even if there are sunny days, the sky can also be gray at times. This does not imply that Istanbul's winters are uninteresting. Rather, it simply indicates that in order to maximize your experience, your itinerary must be changed. While the Bosphorus coast are quieter in the winter, central neighborhoods like Beyglu and Nişantasi grow congested. This area of Istanbul is pleasant to visit because there are fewer tourists than the rest of the year, allowing you to enjoy the city's attractions and museums in peace. Nothing compares to the warmth of a Turkish bath and the skilled hands of a massage to end the day after a chilly morning spent seeing the city. The KLC Ali Pasha Hamam was constructed in 1590 and is situated in the Tafayn area. It offers exceptional service and completely updated decor. After touring the historical monuments, visitors can choose from a variety of museums, including the Museum of Industry and the Military Museum, if the weather isn't cooperative. Number 8. Crete, Greece. A fantastic option to escape the cold and see the history and culture of one of Europe's most well-known islands without having to deal with the summertime throngs to travel to Crete in the winter. The winters are pleasant to warm because they are located in the center of the Mediterranean. There are still many things to do in Crete, even though you might want to avoid heading to the beach in the winter, because the weather isn't always ideal for bathing suits. Chania is a wonderful town all year round, but come in the winter to avoid the crowds that descend during the summer to view its magnificent architecture. The Venetian Lighthouse, the Furka Fortress, and the vibrant seaside structures are just a few of the port's highlights. Visit the Heraklion Archaeological Museum, which is recognized as one of Europe's most significant archaeological museums. If you need to escape the cold for a short while. Number 7. Naples, Italy. Even though Naples is not the most visited city in Italy, Its beauty should not be ignored, especially in the winter. Naples is not hindered by chilly weather for touring because of its location in southern Italy. In addition to fewer tourists, Naples experiences reduced winter travel and hotel costs. Visit Spaccanapoli Road, Naples' busiest street during the winter, to shop, explore, and discover the local way of life. This street exudes energy and is frequently busy with tourists. A small yet crowded square may be found in Naples' historic center, Piazza del Gesù. Even though it's just a little detour, a trip here is worthwhile. In this region, there are two ancient churches and a stunning spire dedicated to the Immaculate Virgin. Located close to Naples, Castel Sant'Elmo is an ancient stronghold that commands stunning views of both the city and the Bay of Naples. The Piazza del Plebiscito is another popular destination. It contains a lot of other must-see sites in addition to the Royal Palace. There have been numerous concerts hosted here, including performances by Maroon 5 and Elton John. Number 6. Gibraltar, UK. Gibraltar is an excellent alternative for a winter vacation because it rarely gets below 10 degrees Celsius from November to February. A small British overseas territory on the southernmost point of Spain, Gibraltar is a popular tourist destination because of its fascinating history and culture. Although it is a little quieter in the winter, the busy atmosphere perseveres. Without having to worry about hordes of tourists, you can freely stroll the charming town and take it all in. Gibraltar, despite its small size, is a great place to spend the winter because of its wide variety of activities. There are more than 150 caverns to explore, 50 kilometers of World War Roman II tunnels, lush botanical gardens, cable cars, and a suspension bridge. Additionally, you'll be close to Spain and Morocco, enabling you to easily transition to other warm locations on your schedule. In January and February, the temperature is milder, giving it the perfect time to walk the famous Rock of Gibraltar and meet some rock apes. However, be careful since these bold monkeys are not short on cheek. If you don't like to hike, you can also explore St. Michael's Cave or ride the cable car to see the rock on lower grounds. Number 5. Athens, Greece. In search of Europe's most picturesque winter destination, Athens is a paradise in the summer, but it's also quite lovely in the winter. Greece's capital, Athens, is one of Europe's oldest cities and provides a wide variety of attractions. Winter in Athens brings cooler temperatures and a larger likelihood of rain, but the temperatures are still much higher than in Eastern or Northern Europe, making it one of the greatest warm winter vacation destinations in Europe. The Acropolis, ancient agora, and Temple of Olympian Zeus are the main attractions for anyone visiting Athens for the first time. Even though the majority of these tourist attractions are open in the winter, keep in mind that the shorter days will give you less time to explore. Two top museums in Athens that help visitors have a better understanding of ancient Greece are the National Archaeological Museum and the Acropolis Museum. These enable you to learn about Greek history even on rainy days, making them ideal for wintertime visitors to Athens. Number 4. Valencia, Spain. Valencia is crowded with Christmas stalls, selling beautiful ornaments, mouth-watering sweets, and other seasonal goodies during the holiday season. Two markets may be found in the area around the city's central market, and one is in front of the cathedral. In the city, there are a number of distinctive holiday circuses, as well as a Christmas entertainment fair. They're excellent locations for putting kids in the Christmas spirit. Winter is the ideal time to experience Valencia's culinary culture. Off-peak season is the greatest time to experience the city's streets and bars in its truest form because there are fewer visitors and more locals than tourists. You are guaranteed to have an unforgettable winter vacation. Whether you choose to feast your way through Christmas markets or enjoy mouth-watering tapas paired with regional wines, turning your vacation into a whole European road trip can help you make the most of your time off in cruise Spain. Valencia's winter months average daily highs of about 16 degrees Celsius, with overnight lows hardly ever falling below degrees Celsius. A far cry from the bitterly cold weather of the UK. Number 3. Azores Islands, Portugal. The 9 islands that make up the Azores are home to historic villages, cathedrals, forts, castles, volcanic beaches, and breathtaking lakes. The Azores Islands are perfect for some alone time because they are much less crowded in the winter. Visit the archipelago's oldest settlement, Angra do Heroísmo, and be in awe of the stunning churches and homes from various historical eras. You can also take a tranquil journey to Terra Nostra Garden or go whale watching. After that, take a tea estate tour in Cha Gorina or go kayaking in one of the many volcanic lakes. The volcanic origins of this Portuguese island have produced an amazing variety of hot springs and natural pools. The Azores are widely regarded as a thermal swimming paradise. One of the many hot springs in the area is a favorite place for swimming. The water from the thermal springs is a rusty orange/brown tint due to the high iron content. The water is scorching hot, between 35 and 40 degrees Celsius. Being in a thermal bath during a downpour is actually rather nice, making it a wonderful mild winter activity. Number 2. Seville, Spain. Although Seville may not come to mind when discussing the finest mild winter vacation spots in Europe, more and more tourists are visiting the city in the winter. The city nonetheless maintains its attraction even in the less frequent instances when the weather becomes colder. With typical winter temperatures of a comfortable 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. The wait times to enter Seville's cultural sites are also reduced in the winter. Enjoy the gorgeous grounds of the Alcázar Palace or the stunning architecture of the cathedral. Most of the city's typical tapas transform into the perfect comfort food to warm the soul. When the weather lowers and the chill of winter sets in, and if you're visiting for the holidays. Seville has a number of fantastic Christmas markets dispersed across the city. In Seville, magnificent nativity scenes may be seen in church windows and storefronts all across the city during the days before Christmas. Winter evenings are perfect for a stroll through the beautiful Plaza de Spa and the magnificent Maria Luisa Park that is nearby. Overall, Seville's numerous magnificent structures exude a romantic touch that is missing from the city during other times of the year. Number 1. Palermo, Italy. Do you wish to connect to the rest of Europe while spending your winter in the sun? One of the best winter vacation spots in Europe is Sicily's sunny capital of Palermo. It is the 5th largest city in Italy and highly known for its food and culture. There are so many sunny days in the winter. Palermo is an excellent winter resort, as the composer Richard Wagner memorably remarked, due to the warm Sirocco winds that blow in from Africa. Palermo experiences mild winters with occasional afternoon highs of 20 degrees Celsius. This means that regardless of the season, you can take advantage of everything from the incredible street food and wonderful wine to the magnificent. There's no reason to worry if the sun doesn't shine. There are many different aspects of culture, fashion, history, and art to discover in Palermo. The stunning antique Roman structures and Greek temples are less crowded in the winter. And the seasonal flora and fauna are especially magnificent. Comment down below which country you are going to visit in these vacations. Press the like button if you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching.